Hey, this is Holly from hollylynn.com. Returning to the topic of human design and or free will and or if it's some kind of religious construct. I had a bunch of thoughts and now they just flew out of my head. No. What human design did for me that religion does not is that it taught me how to make decisions using my body. In essence, how to trust myself again. Human design says it doesn't matter about any of the crap that goes on out there. It matters what's going on in your body. And as we come into alignment with our body, then we'll be making better decisions for ourselves. So that decision making is not farmed out to anyone besides ourselves, which means ultimately we're the ones who are responsible for ourselves, right? And really the whole deal with human design versus religion is that human design seeks to undo all the layers that a lot of times religion put on top of it. So one of the layers of conditioning that I have of homogenization that I have had to get rid of is the belief that we're all sinners and there's nothing good in us. That's like, that was the pillar of our faith. And so human design says, is that really true? Is that really true for you? Is that really true for you, Hal? And I can hear family members' voices in my head right now going, oh, that's relativism, and relativism can be defeated with blah, 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 blah. Whatever. And so the other thing that human design talks about is how this is an experiment and it's not like something you ever get 100% right. You can live more in alignment or out of alignment, but there's no like tallying kind of thing. There's no keeping score. It is you walking out, like the experience of your life in this body, in this body alone. And I appreciate that, because that means decisions that are right for me don't have to be right for anyone else at all. And once again, my family members' brain, their voices are chittering in my head. I don't want to deal with that, but just know that I understand the things that I'm saying. My family members would sit down and argue with me about whatever. And so it's an experiment. It's not a linear line from point A to point B, in which if you fully obey, then you will, I don't even know what, go to heaven or something like that. Go to human design heaven. Yeah, there's no such thing. It's really about getting to know your body and your mechanics and making your trip here on Earth easier for you with less resistance. And in the end, and all along the way, learning to appreciate and fully embrace yourself as you are, in spite of all these other capitalist conditioning and religious conditioning and community conditioning. In spite of like all of that, you love yourself. It's wildly validating for people who feel freakish. And so, in a spooky, scary kind of way, like, you should not know this. When I do people's charts, I tell them things and they're like jaw-dropping. How do you know this about me? It's not like some mystical thing. It's like literally in your chart. It's not like I have some special power. It's just I can synthesize human design very well. And so I had a recent experience where I said, oh, by the way, if you do XYZ, probably normal for you. And I know the psychiatric field is going to say, oh my God, the sky is falling. But hey, I would expect that kind of thing from someone who has a chart that looks like yours. And mouth on the floor, oh my God, I've never felt this understood before in my life. And so, that's some powerful shit. And not because I have the power, but because you're telling someone it's okay. Like, it's okay if you have these quirky, weird, freakish things about you. This is a part of loving yourself. You can love that part of yourself, and you can embrace and accept that part of yourself, and not tell stories about the value of that part of yourself. I find that incredibly valuable as a system to teach people. I mean, what's better than teaching self-love? Unless, of course, you're a deist. And then you're like, oh my God, you're claiming to be God, little deities. Well, I'm a deity over this body, so it's the costume I'm wearing here on Earth. I better get used to it, right? Why fight it? Why hate it? All right, that's it. Have a great day. I'll talk to you later.